Please welcome members of the Congressional Black Caucus, Representative G.K. Butterfield from North Carolina, Representative Yvette Clarke from New York, Representative Andre Carson from Indiana, Representative Karen Bass from California, Representative Hakeem Jeffries from New York, and Representative Gregory Meeks from New York.
Fellow Democrats, I'm Congressman G.K. Butterfield from North Carolina. In my community, you judge a man's heart by his words and deeds. Donald J. Trump, your words have been hostile. They have been bigoted and insulting. You've used every opportunity to talk about your wealth, to denigrate people who don't hold your views, even within your own party. You are not qualified to serve as President of the United States. Instead of putting forth details to address income inequality and opportunity for everyday Americans, you use your celebrity status to paint a picture of gloom and doom. You use your status to alienate African Americans and other groups. And you would use the office of President to take our great nation in the wrong direction. You want to know why your polling numbers are so dismal among African Americans? I will tell you. We know you have gotten rich through your business, but we also know your wealth has come at the expense of other people. We know you have no plan to address issues directly affecting African American communities, such as gun violence and voting rights, historically black colleges and universities, raising the minimum wage and addressing persisting poverty. Democrats want a better future for all of our people, for all of our families. Read our platform and compare it to the Republican platform. Give us this chance. Give us this chance by electing Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine to lead our great country.
Fellow Democrats, my name is Andre Carson. I stand here today not just as a representative of the great state of Indiana, but as a young African-American Muslim and former police officer. You know, over the last year, millions of loyal, good-hearted Muslims and African-Americans like me have watched the deep-seated hatred of the past once again become mainstream. Together, we have been singled out in the national spotlight as threats to be dealt with and not a part of our American family. If Donald Trump and my buddy Mike Pence have their way, this slide into hatred and bigotry will only get worse. Now, I'm from Indiana, and I have seen Mike Pence's terrible judgment up close. Pence has fought against same-sex couples having equal rights. Pence rejected federal funding for pre-K education. And for years, Pence has fought to defund Planned Parenthood both in Indiana and across this country. We cannot let the terrible judgment of Mike Pence and Donald Trump impact our civil rights. That is why we need Hillary Clinton. She believes that if every uniform makes you fear profiling and suspicion, if you watch your kids leave in the morning and wonder if they'll come home at night, you deserve compassion and understanding. Hillary Clinton is undaunted by the challenges that have plagued our communities for far too long. She stands with us, and we need you to stand with her.
Fellow Democrats, my name is Karen Bass, and I'm from California. Democrats, we have 103 days to show the nation that there is a better path for our country than the one Donald Trump offers. 103 days to ensure our nation will not side backwards to the bigotry of our past. 103 days to stop our country from giving in to the incoherent rage which Trump has taken advantage of to declare war on common sense. Donald Trump, when you take pride in your outright ignorance of world affairs, when you promise the mass deportation of Latino families, when you dismiss officer-involved shootings of African Americans, when you degrade women, Donald Trump, you unite us. We are Democrats, and we embrace the full diversity of the American rainbow. Look around you, Democrats. The diversity in this room reflects all of America, not part of America, not like last week's Republican convention. My fellow Democrats, I challenge you to take all of Donald Trump's hateful energy and turn it into the fuel we need to take back the House, to take back the Senate, and to make Madam Secretary, Madam President. Thank you.
I'm Hakeem Jeffries from the great state of New York. We are here today standing on the shoulders of giants like Shirley Chisholm, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., Barbara Jordan, Charlie Rangel, and so many others who have made it possible for a kid like me to serve in the United States Congress. In November, the American people face a clear choice between the most qualified person ever to seek the presidency and the least qualified person ever to seek the presidency. It's a choice between a commander-in-chief and a bankrupter-in-chief. It's a choice between the Secretary of State and the Secretary of Hate. Donald Trump is a bounce check, but Hillary Clinton is money in the bank. She believes that America is a better place today because of the presidency of Barack Obama. She believes we should provide for the poor, work for working families, make sense for the middle class, and stand up for senior citizens. She believes we should innovate in the inner city, strengthen suburban communities, and revitalize rural America. She believes we should increase economic opportunity in the era of mass incarceration and eradicate police brutality once and for all. And she believes that whether you're black or white, Latino or Asian, Jewish or Muslim, Catholic or Protestant, gay or straight, young or old, that in this great country, every single American deserves equal protection under the law, and that's why together We're going to elect Hillary Rodham Clinton as the next president of the United States of America. God bless you.
My fellow Democrats, envision an America where you can graduate from college without crushing debt, where American manufacturing jobs are on the rise again, women are paid equally, and seniors live with the dignity and comfort thanks to a strong Social Security system, where we stand united with the conviction that we can make our great country even greater by lifting each other up, not tearing each other apart. We cannot get there with the serial divider, Donald Trump, a bottomless vessel of egotism who exploits every fault line to advance his favorite cause, himself. We can get there with Hillary Rodham Clinton, a leader with experience and statesmanship, who lived a life of public service to advance the noblest cause, our great nation. I am Congresswoman Yvette D. Clarke from Brooklyn, New York. My mother, the Honorable Una Clarke, is the first Caribbean-born American woman to be elected to the New York City Council. And my congressional district was once represented by the first African Caribbean American Congresswoman, the Honorable Shirley Chisholm. So, I know a great leader when I see her. Hillary Rodham Clinton is our great leader and our next president of the United States of America.
I'm Congressman Gregory Meeks, and I'm honored to unite around our nominee and my good friend, Hillary Rodham Clinton. As a lifelong New Yorker, I've seen the two presidential candidates up close and personal. And let me tell you, Hillary offers everything that Donald Trump cannot. She fights for American workers. He refuses to pay them. She plans to make college debt-free for all. He creates a sham university to exploit others. She offers unity and forward thinking. He offers division and plans that take us backwards. Donald says, I'm always right. But the truth is, he's wrong. He's wrong for our families. He's wrong for our communities. He's wrong for our country. Hillary Clinton cares about the aspirations of all Americans. She's going to tackle income inequality, provide opportunities for the poor, and strengthen the middle class. And she's going to invest in communities that have been neglected for far too long. So, my fellow Americans, it is time for us to band together. It is time for us to work together. It is time for us to aspire for a more and a greater challenge so that we can be better ourselves. It is time for us to build a strong future for our kids and our country. And we, my fellow Americans, can do that by sending Hillary Clinton to the White House this November.